when I first started liking football, right, I would say like 1990 was the first Super Bowl I remember, between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants, right? That's the first Super Bowl that I kind of remember sitting down watching. I was 7 years old. Now, as I got into football a little bit more, because believe it or not, as an Atlanta Falcon fan, and they may still have this rule. There was a blackout rule in the NFL where the team that you watch, and this was before the days of NFL tickets, so you didn't have that. You got the game that you watched was your local game, or they blacked it out and you had to watch another game. There were a lot of blackout games with those Falcon games, man. The Chris Miller Falcons and Dion and those guys. So you every now and then you got a chance to see them if they played on the road against San Fran or somebody, and they usually were getting worked over by San Fran. So I say all that to say, the Commanders once upon a time were like the first team that I kind of rooted for, man. They were the Redskins at the time. I had a Redskins Super Bowl hat after they won, and I made my dad buy for me, man. I was in second grade, and I walked around with that hat on every day, man. Cream color hat with the red bill. I was like, I'm all in, man. They had who was it? Gary Clark was on like one of the top receivers. Art Monk, Ernest Biner was on that team. Mark Rippon. I remember all these guys. These are the first, just like I said, the first football team that I remember. Like I'm rooting for them. Joe Gibbs is the coach. That died very quickly, by the way. I stopped being a Redskins fan.